guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be tackling the Q&A that I posted about recently, and I asked you guys to send through your questions, and you did that on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook. Quite a few of you actually asked me questions about me and my husband, or relating to my husband, or relating to marriage, and we've actually been speaking about doing a video together where it would be like a couples Q&A and you get to meet my husband, and you know, we'll do a little bit of chit chat. So I think I'm gonna actually save all of those questions for that video, and we're gonna film it as soon as possible, aka the meet my husband tag. And for now, I'm gonna answer as many of the other questions as possible. And if I don't get your question, I'm really sorry. Some of them are just so meaty and so lengthy, and this video is gonna end up being way too long. It's also 12:30 in the morning, and I am being an overachiever by filming this now, but I was determined to do it. So if I do get a bit like or I stop making sense, that's why, but I'm gonna do my best. So please have patience with me, and I hope you enjoy the video. Okay, I got this question about 3 times, and I get a few DMs about it as well. And it is, what color are your contact lenses? Where are they by, or who are they by? These are creamy beige from Desio Lenses. I will leave the link below. I think they cost me something like 39 euros, so whatever the euro was when I bought it, I think in June. It takes more than 30 days to get cleared by customs and get here. And I had to pay an additional, I think, 150 Rand customs fee. So all in all, it worked out to about 850, and they expire after 3 months. What is your favorite makeup trend of 2016? That contouring and heavy makeup is disappearing, as you guys can see. I mean, I don't know when last I did a cat eye or even did like a bold contour. I just love my lashes, of course, and skin-like foundation, subtle cream highlight, and maybe a bold lip, but sometimes even not. Yeah, I'm really happy that it's all becoming more toned down and celebrating individuality. I think it's a really cool thing. How do you move past insecurity to a place where you are comfortable with yourself and sense of style? I love that you are so unique and classy. Thank you, Eva. I think it just kind of comes with age that you, or maybe not, maybe it's more experience, I don't know, where you just learn to be comfortable with who you are and what you are. And you know, everybody has their insecurities, and I also just think that this is actually a bit of advice that somebody gave me a couple of years ago, and it's really just stuck with me. One of the best things you can learn to do is just laugh at yourself. And for me personally, one of the other best things that you can do is to really know yourself. So know what your insecurities are, know what your weaknesses are in your personality, whether it's in your body, and if you can't do anything to fix that, then just love yourself for it. I know everyone says love yourself, but nobody says how. You need to learn to accept it and then just live your life, because you do only have one life, and that's something that I've lived by for a very long time, and that's why I kind of make the most of everything. And you don't want something silly like an insecurity to hold you back from living the best kind of happiness that you possibly can. And when you know yourself and you know your strengths and your weaknesses, that's when you can work on things, and it's when you can better yourself, and that way also nobody can use any of that against you. As to why I'm comfortable with myself and my sense of style, at first I wasn't. I made the choice for religious reasons to start covering up a bit more a couple of years ago, and sometimes I actually still have bad days. Sometimes I have days where I just feel frumpy and I feel like I'm aging myself in the way that I dress, or I feel, yeah, I guess I feel insecure. Like, I have so much FOMO for off-the-shoulder tops right now, guys. You have no idea, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna wear it. I like literally tell my girls, you gotta wear that off-the-shoulder top for me, because I'm missing out. What I love about that is that it's really pushed me to experiment with my style and put together combinations that I never would have thought of before, which I think actually makes for more interesting visuals. And I think that's the beauty of fashion. And I think that's kind of how creatives in general excel, is that when they see somebody doing one thing and they do the exact opposite, or they do their own interpretation of something. That's why I actually really love the way I dress now. I think it's just very me, and it's very much reflective of the place I'm in my life right now. And I still get to have fun. I still get to be the tomboy when I want to. I still get to be girly when I want to. I still get to be completely over the top when I want to. So sometimes you need to actually just see the things that's holding you back as a challenge to be a better version of yourself. Because I think if I didn't make that choice of covering up, I would literally just be wearing like tight skirts, sneakers and a tee like every single day. Because that's kind of how I used to dress before. Yeah, and I didn't think it was very stylish. It was actually quite boring. I think I have way more style right now than what I did before. What is the best place I've ever traveled to? I kind of got different versions of this question. I remember reading that like kind of a few times. That's a real tough one because I've been to, I think about 40 cities in the world. But I have so many favorites. If I'm going to say it, it's going to be like, that's not a favorite because you just said like 7 places. But so I'm just going to say the ones that I love, or like kind of like the bucket list type places. I feel like everybody needs to experience Italy. It's just romantic, it's rich in history, the food is incredible. The only thing that I would have changed from my experiences in Italy is that I wish that I went with my husband, because it was just like, I was single at the time and it was just like this overbearing romance that was like killing me. I'm like, why am I not here with my man that I do not have? But yeah, so I would love to go back with him this time. Love Lisbon. I went to go and visit one of my best friends there at the end of last year, and it's just a real underrated European gem. Honestly, like there's so much to do there. There's so much history. There's beautiful architecture. The weather is amazing. They have an insane beach there called Algarve, which I didn't get to go to because I was there in winter. Yeah, I was there in winter. Sorry, I'm a bit tired, so my mind is kind of all over the place. And yeah, there's just so much to do there. I can't even explain it. It's just so beautiful. New York, everyone has to experience. It's literally like being in a movie. I had so many movie moments. Tokyo is definitely a bucket list adventure. You have to go to Tokyo and Hong Kong. What I love about Tokyo and Hong Kong is that the people there are just so clean and so disciplined. The city is so clean. Everything is just so quick and efficient. What I love about both Tokyo and Hong Kong is that whatever you want from a holiday, you can find it there. So if you want to like, you know, go shopping, high end or low end, you can find it there. If you want to go to Disneyland, you can find it in both of those places. If you want like a quick, speedy transport system, you can find it in both of those places. If you want history and culture, you can find it in both of those places. So those are some of my favorites. I love Thailand. Thailand's just budget friendly, and I think, yeah, it's one of those things also everyone has to experience. Like I said, it's budget friendly, and there's also culture, there's partying, there's shopping, there's just everything. What's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you? I can't think of like one set embarrassing thing, but I am the clumsiest person in the entire world. Like in the entire world. I don't know, I feel like because I'm so tall, I'm like 178 roughly, I'm always scared of falling because I just feel like there's more of me to get hurt. So because I try so hard not to fall, I actually just fall, and I'm just very absent-minded. Like I have to miss, I have to spill, I have to trip, I have to, I don't know, just stuff just happens to me. Like so I feel like I have like 10 times more mini embarrassing moments that just add up to my life. Let me think, what else? Oh, I was that girl who would sometimes get a period and then just have it everywhere. I don't know how it would happen, but yeah, that was embarrassing. But no, I don't care actually. Well, it doesn't happen anymore, but I don't care. Periods are beautiful, guys. We should all talk about them. What breed is Milan? He's so cute, lol. Well, he's actually right here. Come and tell them what you are. Come here. Ow! Milan, what breed are you? Tell them what breed you are. He says he's a fashion breed. Okay, no, in all seriousness, He is a mix between a normal Persian and a chinchilla Persian. So he has got the silver hair chinchilla coloring, and he's got the normal Persian's body. He's got really short legs, so he's being a bit of a nag right now while I'm filming. Because he can't jump on my desk because he's too short. So, is that your sad face? My eyes are dirty. So he's not very happy about that. Okay guys, I had no idea I was missing a patch of lipstick from filming and refilming certain things. So for some of this footage, I'm just not gonna have lipstick on part of my lip, and you're just gonna have to deal with it and not be me. Yes, you, talking to you. How do I stay motivated in this industry? I really love my readers. I value the relationship that I have with them and, well, with you guys. I'm motivated because I love what I do, and I love that no day is the same, and I love that you get to wear so many different hats and be so many different people. And that motivates me because I really enjoy it. What is your advice for someone who wants to start blogging but is scared to? Lol. I didn't put that lol in there, she put the lol in there. Anyway, also, how do you keep the motivation when you have like 2 subscribers, 4 hits, 6 Instagram followers in the last 2 years? And what's the worst thing you've been through in your life, and how did you get through it? Okay, let me try and tackle that one by one. Advice for someone who wants to start blogging but is scared to: just do it. YOLO. You only live once, for real. Do it. If you want to do it, do it. Don't worry about who's watching you and who's not. And if you want to grow your following, I would say put your heart and soul into it and produce content that is authentic and of high quality, and do your best, and first do it for you. When I started my blog, I didn't do it for anyone but myself. I did it with like, you know, I once wrote a post about my homework diary. I kid you not. It was my first ever post. I don't know if it's even still up. It was about my moleskin diary, and it was really long, literally about a book and about writing in it, and people loved it, and I was like, seriously guys, seriously? And produce high quality original content that is authentic to you. Find your voice, find your niche, and share it so that it can gain traction, because if you do something great, people will share it, and it will be like a snowball effect. But also read up about blogging a lot online, and read forums like IFB, check out some YouTube videos. My friend Beige has a really cool series that she actually writes about on her blog, which might be quite helpful because it is drawing inspiration from all things local. So you can go to beigerobson.com. I think her series is called Blogging 101. But it's really quite a hefty, meaty topic. So I really just gave you guys like the skeleton of it. You really have to do your research. That's like that's one of the biggest words of advice I can give you, is just like do your research and never stop researching. And this industry is always changing, so you think you know one thing and then it just hits you for a curveball, even though it all appears the same. From the back end, things are actually quite complicated, so you really have to like ask yourself why you're doing it, what you want to do with it, and how you can get there. What is the worst thing you've been through in your life, and how did you get through it? Definitely bullying and my own personal insecurities. I think they were kind of tied together. I used to be bullied for a lot of things. I was bullied for the fact that I was Muslim, so that made me like the random person who didn't celebrate Christmas or whatever. I was bullied because I've been this tall since I was 12 years old. Very tall girl with long legs, and people used to call me ostrich. But then I realized that ostriches have long supermodel legs, and they wear feathered skirts their entire lives. So, I mean, I was like, guys, who's really winning here? But in all seriousness, I've been bullied my entire life, and I sometimes still do. And I don't even mean cyberbullying from, you know, like people who read my stuff, but just like nobody tells you that it actually doesn't really end in life. And the only way to get through it is to pick your battles, and when it counts, and when somebody's making you feel really unhappy, to stand up to them, and that there is a way of doing that. And At some point you just have to pick yourself up and move on and then become a better version of yourself. But anyways, that's it from me for today. Thank you so much for your questions. I'm sorry to those of you if I couldn't get to all of yours. And remember, I'm going to be doing a Q&A soon with my hubs. So if you have any questions for us, please send that through. I'm very excited for you to meet them. Also, another thing that we want to do is that we want to have 2 types of questions. Just general about us questions, and then secondly, we want to be like your agony aunt, basically. Your relationship agony aunt. And especially my husband is really good at giving advice. Honestly, he's like a little guru. And he loves giving advice as well, and he especially loves giving women advice in terms of them valuing themselves more and being like the best version of themselves. If you have any questions that you want to ask, like what does it mean if a guy does this, or what does it mean if my man says this, you can even privately email me. I'll leave my email address below, and then we want to attack those issues with you. And I think it would be like a really cool video, or maybe we'll do a 2-part series. Let's see how it goes. It all depends on you guys. But thank you so much for watching my video, and if you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up. Even if you didn't enjoy it, just give it a thumbs up because you feel sorry for me. Please subscribe to my channel. Let me know if you want to see anything else, and goodbye for now.